Hello and welcome to SheWolfMom. I'm Erica. This is a new episode in my Decluttering After Downsizing series. I am going to be cleaning out my closet. I really needed to get rid of clothing that I am no longer using. Some of this clothing I brought back from Arizona, and I'm really hoping that you got the chance to see a little bit of my video that I posted of my closet declutter over in Arizona. It was a massive project because I cleaned out a good size walk-in closet with clothes that I had been holding on to for years. So I definitely don't want to become that person again. So I am going to be cleaning my closet out regularly. This time I was able to get rid of a little bit more clothing that I had kept from my Arizona move. I know that there's more work to be done. I definitely need to work on myself a bit more, but I am making great progress. The fact that my closet here in Texas is a lot smaller forces me to be very conscious of what I bring into my closet. I have definitely picked up on shoes. I am a shoe lover, well, everything lover, everything girly, shoes, clothes, purses, makeup, all of that stuff. But I am definitely a shoe lover, as you probably saw in some of my videos. So I did purchase various pairs of shoes over the last year. My husband purchased some for me as gifts, and then of course I purchased some as gifts to myself. I really don't want to be too hard on myself because I did give up a lot when I cleaned out my closet and decluttered in Arizona. My style has changed, and so I feel like I'm just trying to find shoes that fit my style now. All my heels are gone. I was basically living in flip-flops for a very long time. So tennis shoes are kind of my jam now. I may start practicing the one in, one out rule. I think that's what it's called. It's when you purchase something, you must get rid of something that is in your closet. So I may have to start doing that soon. So anyways, what I was planning to do with the clothes that I'm getting rid of is giving them to a shelter for women. And I don't want to donate this to Goodwill just because they're very specific to women. I feel like this would be a great way for me to, give back to women in need. And so I'm definitely going to be looking for the drop off for the women's shelter here in my city and donate those to women, and hopefully they can get some good use out of my clothing. I'm going to start noting down below in my description box different ways that I plan on donating my items that I am decluttering. There are definitely so many ways to donate. You don't just have to take your items to Goodwill. When I was moving from Arizona, that move was just something that was so quick, and we were getting rid of so much so fast that Goodwill was the only thing that made sense to us at that time. And there was a Goodwill like 5 minutes down the road. And so that's what we did. That was best for us at that time. But there are definitely other ways to donate. And I feel like these other ways would probably be a lot more meaningful. So as I come across them and as I donate myself to these organizations, I will be noting them down in my description box.
Faces all around me, they just fade in the blue, and I can still shake the feeling that I'm lonelier with you. Faces all around me, they just fade in the
I'd like to take a brief moment and introduce to you today's video sponsor. It's a company that I worked with recently, and I absolutely love their product. This company is Otter Spirit. Otter Spirit creates handcrafted beaded bracelets made with natural gemstones and crystals. Each bracelet is created with a specific intention: love, peace, protection, just to name a few, and it incorporates AAA grade gemstones and crystals believed to enhance those qualities. Each gem is put through rigorous testing to ensure that you are getting the best quality gemstones. Your bracelet will be shipped in a beautiful, eco-friendly package, making them the perfect gift for yourself or someone special. Otter Spirit donates $1 per bracelet sold to sea otter conservation efforts. Wild sea otters were near extinction and are now slowly recovering thanks to generous donations from organizations and businesses like Otter Spirit. February is the month of love, and Valentine's Day just passed, and they did send me their love bracelet pack. The love bracelets embody affection, connection, and heartfelt emotions. This bracelet has gemstones that consist of rose quartz, ronodite, and red jasper. If you head onto their website, it will explain to you what each gemstone means, the affirmation that goes with it, the element, and the chakra. So I really do love this bracelet pack. It's perfectly curated for the month of February, which is Love Month, but I also feel like it could symbolize self love throughout the year. Otter Spirit is giving my viewers 20% off of their purchase. So I'm going to go ahead and link that discount code down below along with the website. That way you can purchase your very own Otter Spirit bracelet and help to save the sea otters.
Empty faces all around me. They just
The entire time that I was working on this decluttering project, my husband was working at his desk, and his desk is in our room. And I was able to talk things through with him when I was having a difficult time getting rid of something that I knew I didn't need. So, whenever you talk it through with somebody, you kind of hear the ridiculousness in your thoughts and the reasoning why you want to keep something, that it helps you just get rid of it. And so I was definitely having a few of these conversations with him. I'm pretty sure I humor him and I end up humoring myself. So I recommend that if you're having problems getting rid of things, just talk it over with someone. Nice pile of hangers going on. That makes me happy. Here, these are dresses that I wore when I was pregnant with my kids. So I'm struggling to get rid of those. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put them away in a bin under my bed. Maybe make like a little memory box, and maybe one day I'll be able to get rid of those. But so far I have not been able to get rid of those. I want to try these on. I'm not sure they're my style anymore. But I'm going to try them on and see if I still like them. Maybe I could wear them one day. They're like flowy jean dresses, and I feel like those would be super easy to throw on if I'm going to go somewhere, dinner, a gathering, a family gathering, something. And so that's why I'm holding on to them, but we will see. These are like skirts, and I don't think that I'm going to keep them, but I'm going to try them on anyways. And this is a pile of clothes that I have so far decided to get rid of. So I feel like it's a good amount of clothes, but at the same time, I feel like I still have a lot in here. And I'm not feeling good about that. I feel like I need to get rid of more. This is the side here. And the reason why I'm not feeling good about this is because I have this here to deal with. What this is my winter clothes, all of my winter sweaters, sweatshirts, and then of course up on top are a couple of things that don't belong there, which are pajamas that I washed and need to put away. So that's the reason why I'm not feeling so good about it, because I have this bin here with clothes for winter and the closet is already packed with stuff. Another thing that's been happening, I would say the last year or so, is that I've been collecting shoes again. So you'll see some boxes here. These are some of the newest shoes I've gotten. And then I have more in the closet. So, yeah, I still love shoes, and I try and tell myself that I'm buying myself a different style of shoes. If any of you saw my closet declutter video before, I mainly wore heels when I was working, and even outside of work, I just wore high heels. And now, well, I'm always in tennis shoes. So I feel like I'm just kind of stocking up on different tennis shoes that I like. And there's so many cute styles out there. So I'll go through my shoes with you and show you what I've gotten. I do have shoes all in these 3 bins, and then whatever's here that I need to organize. And then, of course, some more boxes here. So I have kind of been regressing in that a little bit, but I feel like I've given up so much that it's okay. I just have to control it now. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I'll probably put this in a bag, and then I got to start working on that pile over there. But it's school pickup time, so I am going to go pick Mikey up from school, and I'll be back and work on this in the evening.
It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep, 'cause I'm not tired. I'm thinking about the days we used to shine when we were young. I told you that we should start a band and reach for the sky. It's 2 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kind of feel like calling.
Ileana is home from school now, and she is hanging out with me in my room because I know that I'm going to be here for a little while. On another note, I have not mentioned to you that our refrigerator gave out about 2, almost 3 weeks ago, and we were without a fridge. Luckily, we had our fridge in the garage, so that kind of saved us, but getting the new fridge fixed was a hassle. And I'm not even going to sit here and act like I know what I'm talking about because my husband handled all of that. But apparently the part that broke was a part that is now replaced differently in newer fridges, and it's not something that just anyone can do. We had about 2 companies come out, and they would not fix it for us because it's very hazardous and it can blow up if you don't install it correctly. So it's not something that you want to do on your own, and you have to find people that are trained in putting this particular part into newer fridges. So it was done by Sears, and it did take some time to get done. We had to order the part, it was shipped to us, and then they came out and fixed it. Turns out the refrigerant was leaking a bit, so they had to come back just today and fix that leak, and so hopefully that'll square everything away. But apparently the older way of doing things is something that is not good for the environment and is not good for our ozone layer. So who knew that all of this was even a thing, but apparently it is. But thank goodness for home warranties and for my husband who took care of this. Even though I'm not done, I did put a big dent in the mess that was there. I still have more work to do. It's getting late in the evening. I actually had to stop and make dinner. Like I said, I get a lot of interruptions, and I don't really like to do things like this when the kids get home from school. So I was not feeling too happy about that on this day, but I really had to get it done.
Does she know by now? Does she know that you're a little crazy? Like I once learned all the things you did but never showed me who you truly were. Think I know you better than you, baby.
All of these shoes will eventually end up in the closet, but I wasn't ready to tackle the bottom half on my closet this day just because it was already getting so late. And I also wanted to buy another shoe organizer. That way I could fit a little more of my shoes inside of the closet. I actually didn't get to the bottom half of my closet until about a week later, and that is because I think this particular day really stressed me out a little bit. Even though I have much less, I felt like it still was too much. So I definitely need to go a lot more minimal. I've noticed that being minimal really does help my anxiety and helped me feel peace and feel calmer. And so I definitely am going to work on being a lot more minimal.
Another night, I fall in your sight. Your new eyes cut sharp like a knife.
This was all I was able to tackle on day one. I did clean my nightstand because it had a bunch of stuff on it, but I cleaned that off camera. I was ready to turn the camera off, but I also didn't want to go to sleep with my nightstand being a disaster. So that did get cleaned up. I just wanted to clarify that.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want.
I'm going to separate out my shoes by season. So this bin here is going to be all of my sandals, and I don't want to put them out in my closet because it's not what I'm using right now. So I may switch out my shoes when summer comes around, but for now they're going to be fine inside of this plastic bin. I'm also separating out my winter shoes, and these are my boots, and these are things that I use when I go to the mountains when it's snowing. So I'm going to keep those together in this particular bin. These two bins I'm going to put underneath my bed. I did empty out one bin completely. If you noticed, I had 3 bins inside of the closet. Now I only have 2. And so these are going to go under my bed. That way I have easy access to them if I ever need to pull them out to use them.
Baby, don't know how to say, but something in it drives me crazy. I know it shows, so tell me, when you lay alone in your bed, do you still dream of me? I think it shows. When I'm thinking alone,
went and picked up another shoe rack. I like these shoe racks, and these are from Big Lots. So I picked another one up. That way I can use the entire bottom floor of my closet for my shoes.
This is the end, a bitter end, a bit of heaven. So much we said, so much, but I'm much better off. No doubt we had the best times. Gotta watch, you hurt me more times. So I held you close on.
This is the way that the bottom portion of my closet turned out, and I'm really, really happy with the end results. Everything just makes sense now. There's plenty of room for my shoes. Everything is organized. Nothing is hidden away, so I know exactly what I have. This is everything that I'm giving away. I am completely over the leopard, so those are going to get donated. These are all extra boxes that I need to put into the recycle bin and or store away. And so it made a lot more room in my closet, and it just, like I said, makes so much more sense. I wasn't sure if I was going to get into the upper part of my closet just because I don't have anything new to help get it organized, but I figured that I'd go through Declutter a little bit and reorganize using these baskets that I have. I purchased these baskets at IKEA, and I really do like them. They fit perfectly up in the closet, and I'd love to get some more. I looked them up on the IKEA website. They can ship them to me. I think they're $22 a basket, which is a little bit pricey, but it's totally worth it because it really does make it look a lot more aesthetically pleasing. So I'm going to be investing in some for my side of the closet and also for my husband's side.
You pull your hair on the back slick. You know I like it like that. The other girls in the backseat, me in the front 'cause I'm bad.
I apologize if I'm talking lightly or if it sounds like I'm whispering. I'm doing this voiceover and my husband is sitting in the next room. This house is small and I just don't want him to hear me. So I'm lowering the tone of my voice. Did I ever mention that I love hats too?
Eat a dessert from your lips, no plate. I'm first class, looking like a Barbie. All my friends, they really try to warn me, but I just want another this with you. You want another this with me. Won't let you down. And it feels like the prom that you'll never so get drunk. And they're waiting for us. Hey, you jumping on Cadillacs. Here's to the best that we'll ever have. Everyone's watching when we're walking in. Hey, but we don't.
This jewelry box was given to me as a gift when I graduated from college, I believe, and the person that gave it to me passed on already. And I really don't want the jewelry box anymore. I don't use it. I don't feel like it's something that I would want out on my dresser. So I was thinking of somehow contacting her daughter and seeing if maybe she would want to take the jewelry box and keep it as her own. So I plan on doing that. I was trying to clean it out just a little bit. Most everything in here is stuff that I definitely 100% will not wear anymore. So yeah, I really have to clean that out, which I actually did do. I sat and looked through it. I gave Ileana a few pieces that she liked, and the rest I will be donating to the women's shelter. I also, like I mentioned, I love hats, but I just have too many, and I know that there's some that I'm not going to wear, so I will be donating those as well.
I got this boy on my mind that I can't live without. Oh, his eyes are killing me. And he keeps talking about everything that he likes, and I can't stop listening. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Thinking about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be fine.
We are now getting close to the end of my video, and I am so glad that I finally tackled my closet. It looks so much better, and I am so happy with the end result. I do feel like I have another decluttering session coming on when I finally put away my winter clothes. I also need to clean out my drawers. I only have 3 drawers in this house, and they definitely need a good decluttering, and I will bring you along with me. I hope that you have an amazing weekend. I will see you in the next one. Hugs!